What is up, guys? I built an insane AI agent with GoHighLevel, Telegram, DeepSeek, and N8N completely with no code. It's going to go into your CRM and make decisions for you, perform specific actions, all from either a Telegram voice message or a text message in a Telegram chatbot that I'm going to show you exactly how to set up. This entire process, like I said, is set up using no code inside of an automation tool called N8N. So if you use GoHighLevel or are thinking about GoHighLevel, this is a completely independent tool that's also going to teach you a little bit about AI and automation. So if you're looking to set this up for yourself, you're tired of waiting for GoHighLevel to drop a feature like this, and you're ready to integrate AI and automation into your GoHighLevel CRM, you're definitely going to want to watch this video to the very end. Let's get started. All right, guys, so let's hop right into this. As you can see, we have a pretty extensive and complicated looking workflow inside of N8N. Just want to let you know it is completely free to build this entire system. All you're going to need is essentially API credits for ChatGPT, Telegram, which is free, GoHighLevel, which you should, if you're watching this video, already be paying for. And then from there, N8N is free for your first workflow until you hit a certain usage. So it's going to be very cost effective to set this up, and it actually is not as complicated as it looks. I'm going to walk through every single step in even getting access and setting up your Telegram chatbot and everything. So make sure you watch this to the end, and please support this video by liking, commenting down below. So as we have here, we have a few different processes. We have the input of the AI agent, we have the output of the AI agent, and then we have the environment or knowledge base and actions and tools that the AI agent can perform. So we're going to start one by one, and the input into our AI agent is going to be Telegram messages and voice memos. So that is going to be what triggers this AI agent and what you can do to start using the AI agent. And that is going to look like this. We have a trigger set up with Telegram, and you're going to have to connect your Telegram account. So when you do this, you're going to need to click on Open Docs, and I'll also leave some of these links down below, but what you're going to want to do is click on this bot father, go ahead and set up the Telegram bot. So you'll open this up. Excuse me, I'm editing our video right now, and so you'll open this up and you'll say start, and then you'll say /new bot, then the name of the bot, then the name of the bot _bot, and then you'll go ahead and copy this entire link right here, this entire code. This is going to be important for setting this up. And what you're going to do is you're going to go put that access token right back into here when you build that bot. And there you go. It is set up, right? So now we're going to just grab our Telegram account, and we are going to click trigger on message. So anytime we get a new message in this chatbot, it's going to start the entire process with using the AI agent. So, and we'll go ahead and test right here. So then we're going to open up our AI agent. We should be able to say, hey, and then as you'll see, it's going to come in right here. We have the message, so it is tracking it. The next thing we're going to do, because the most important part is voice memos. Let's see, let's do it one more time. Hey, could you please go into my CRM and find the contact Preston Rhodes and update him to a new status? I just had a call with him. Right, so we can go ahead and record our voice memo, and as you'll see, the voice memo comes in here as well with the file to it. So this is very important, and we're just going to continue with the next step. So the next step is this voice or text, and guys, if you do want access to this entire JSON template to just paste into your N8N account, I also have it inside of my Skool community for everyone who's supporting this channel. They get access to it to make it a lot easier, but you can still set this up through this video. But now from here, we have voice or text. So we're going to do this edit like parameters section, and we're going to do manual mapping, name, text, type, string, and then you're going to paste in this JSON message text right here. And I'll also leave the code to this, but it's not like you have to write code. You literally just have to go ahead and drag over the message text. So let's say we have when we sent the text message, right? When we sent the text message, there's going to be a value called message. So when you go to do that text message, you'll just drag it over and it'll write the code for you. You just drag the value over into it. But for this one, because we are essentially identifying whether it was a voice message or text message, the next step is going to split it and do certain actions on if it was a voice memo or a text message. So then we have if. And if is going to be if it is a text message or not. So then we grab this, and you can take this code as well and write it exactly as formatted, but make sure you're executing your previous node. So I can test this one, and you'll see right here it's going to go ahead and work, and it's saying that it is empty. right? So it's saying that the text is empty, so it's not a text message, it's a voice memo as we saw. And now this is trying to find out if it is a voice memo or not. So because it's empty, we have is this text empty? And this is a string, and you can click is empty right here, and we'll test this. And correct, it is empty. So it's not a text, it's a voice memo. If we tested this and I sent a text message, it would say text exists, and it would go straight to the AI agent. So all we're doing is processing the input inside of our Telegram AI agent that we've now set up. So the more complicated part is the voice memo, because it'll be really interactive to use it and also have it perform actions for you. So the next thing, because that's rather simple, it's going from if it does not exist to the AI assistant, is going to be go into the step and do get file for Telegram, the same Telegram account that we have. And then the file ID is simply going to be this right here, listen for incoming events. And this is the result right here. So all we have to do, if we wanted to rewrite this, guys, like I'm saying, it's very easy. We just grab the file ID and we put it right in there. So like if you guys are confused of why it looks different, this has text written into it so that it kind of gives the user who's copying the template a sense of direction on what that step specifically means. But there's not a specific step actually called listen for incoming events when you look over here. So this is just the voice message file ID, which you can find very similar to like zapiermake.com. The file ID, as you can see, the result is AWA. So right here is AWA. So I could drag that in. So we're going to go ahead and test this. And as you can see, it went ahead and got our voice memo that we sent. And then the next step is going to be ChatGPT or OpenAI transcribing it and turning the voice memo into text. So you're going to need an OpenAI account. In order to do this, open this up, go to the docs. It'll show you exactly how to get your API keys from ChatGPT. Paste in your API key from ChatGPT. Make sure you have a balance of $5 on it so that it's able to actually work for you. You'll run into that issue if you don't have a balance of it, then it won't be good. So what we're going to want to do is OpenAI account, resource audio, operation, transcribe, input data field name is going to be data, just like this. And as you're going to see, we're going to transcribe this thing. It says, hey, could you please go into my CRM and find the contact Preston Rhodes? So write everything I just recorded. Now we have it in a text format. So either way, whether I send a voice memo, whether I send a text, now it's going to be text either way, and it's going to give it to the AI agent, which is connected to our environment and our tools, which are all high level, which I'm going to show you exactly how to set up. So that should be very simple. Create your Telegram bot, set up these two formatting steps exactly as seen in this video. Go ahead and send a test voice memo and a text just to make sure both fields work. Create your OpenAI account, connect it, put $5 in it. Now anything you send to this is going to go to the AI assistant. So now we have three different elements of the AI assistant: the chat model, the memory, the tool. So the chat model is the LLM. So there are a few different options of chat models. So this is all based off your preference. Maybe you guys have a specific AI model you prefer better. So we have Claude, we have DeepSeek, we have Google Gemini, we have ChatGPT. To make this simple, because we already have a ChatGPT step, and in some of the videos I showed, I was using DeepSeek. I prefer DeepSeek. It's much cheaper if you are going to be running those costs up. So it's something to assess. I would look up the performance rates of the different LLMs so you can decide which one's best for you. But for this one, we're going to use OpenAI ChatGPT. We're going to click our ChatGPT account, and then we can define an LLM. Once again, it's all based off of preference. Some LLMs are going to perform better than others, perform faster. So go and look up AI model benchmark comparison. And there is this website right here, and you can essentially compare all of the different AI models and choose which one for what you're trying to do is the best, right? So for this example, we're going to use GPT-4o Mini, right? And then this is our AI model. It's very simple. You just connect your AI model right here. And then for the second part is the memory right here. And the memory is going to be very simple too. We're going to rely on N8N's window buffer memory. It's the easiest. You literally just go ahead and say how much context you want it to remember. Let's say we want it to remember up to 10 chats. So this is going to be what allows us inside of our chat to say, what was my last message, right? And when I say what was my last message, it'll be able to remember it up to 10 messages, right? So very simple steps. We just connected our AI model and our default window buffer memory to remember those messages. And then the final part is the prompt or instructions for the AI agent. Because it's going to be using the LLM and the window buffer, you can click on the AI agent and give it a very good custom instruction prompt. So for this one, it says, You are a helpful GoHighLevel assistant. Today's date is right now. Guidelines. If the user did not specify a date in the request, assume they are asking for today. When answering questions about calendar events, filter out events that don't apply to the question. So what I would recommend is going into ChatGPT, saying, hey, I'm building an GoHighLevel N8N AI agent, and I need system message instructions for the AI agent so that it understands everything that it needs to do in GoHighLevel when I send it voice memos and text messages in Telegram. It'll give you a really good prompt and instructions that you can put in here, but we're going to continue to refine this later on. But once again, your AI assistant is going to be a tools agent defined below, and then JSON.text, and that is going to be the text essentially that is given right here in the speech to text. You'll notice if you do, instead of a voice memo, you do text, it'll also be the same across the board, and it'll be able to pull up both of them. So now we have connected our input and our LLM and our memory. Now we're going to show off the tools. And this is an entirely GoHighLevel AI agent just for GoHighLevel. I'm going to instruct you guys to try and add more steps onto it with the rest of your tech stack. Maybe you want to pull something from HighLevel, put it into a Google Sheet, and also you want to send it into other, Airtable, other tools you're using, your project management tool, that's huge, right? You can do so, but for this video specifically, we're just using HighLevel. But if you want to learn more about how to make it more advanced and collaborate with other users, you could definitely check out our Skool community. But from here, we're just going to look up HighLevel, and it's going to pop up with the HighLevel tool. So when we do this, we're going to go ahead, and this is where it gets a little complicated, but bear with me here. We're going to do create new credential. You're going to see it's a little more difficult to set up this integration. So I've spent an hour learning this so that you guys could save 2 minutes here and do it in 2 minutes. But essentially what you're going to want to do, GoHighLevel Marketplace API, and then we're going to go to Marketplace. We're going to sign in or create an account. So sign up for GoHighLevel Marketplace. You don't really need anything except for your GoHighLevel account. And once you create your account, it's going to look like this. And what you're going to do is create an app. Just do N8N test as the name of it, and then do private, and then you're going to want to do sub account, and then you're going to want to do white label recommended. Then you're going to create app. Then you're going to go in here and you're going to need to put in a logo. It's going to have to fit the aspect ratio. It does not matter what this is. Nobody's going to see this. Click random stuff in here, and then you can just say test right here. You don't have to put in anything else right here. This is as fast as possible. Just make sure you save it. Put in a logo. Then go ahead and leave this the same. Then put a description, test description. This is just an AI agent for N8N. Then you're going to upload preview images. So I just screenshotted the workflow, and then I put it into Canva, made sure it was the exact aspect ratio. So I can show that step because it's very important, because you can't do this without it. So you're going to want to go into Canva and go and create a new design, and then do presentation 16:9. Go ahead and screenshot. Let's just say this is what you're going to screenshot. Bring it in here, make it bigger, whatever. It literally does not matter. It could look like this. And then go ahead and download this and do it as a JPEG, and then put the size all the way down. You're going to have Canva Pro for it, or you can do this on another tool if you know it, but put the size all the way down so that it fits the exact format. Export it, drag that in here. You need 4 of these, I'm pretty sure. So if you drag 4 of those in there, it'll allow you to set this up. Then put in your email, put in your phone number. Don't touch anything under pricing. Don't touch anything under modules. Then you're going to want to go to authentication and select the exact scopes that are right here. Locations read-only, contacts read-only. Click all of those, and then put in your redirect URL right here. So go back into N8N, grab your redirect URL, paste it right here, add it, then generate client keys for it, do the name test. And when I do this, I'm not going to do it right now, but it's going to give me 2 keys. Right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste those keys right into here, client ID and client secret, and then I'm going to just copy the, let's just say this is test. So I'm just going to copy this right here, and then I can just paste this in there like that. And I got my client secret, my client ID. I'm going to go back in here. I'm not going to click anything yet. I'm going to save this. Then I'm just going to click nothing else. And as long as everything is connected that we just showed, you can click save, and then when you click save, you can go back in here and then click connect my account, and it's going to pull up GoHighLevel. You're going to log into GoHighLevel. You're going to click your sub account, and there you go, it's going to connect it for you. So I know that was a little much. Some people probably avoided that. I want to make sure this is a banger video for you guys. So go ahead and connect your GoHighLevel account. So after you connect your GoHighLevel account, you're going to create a node under the tools for every single action that it can do in GoHighLevel. So it's going to be set automatically, and then we can literally do anything with contacts, opportunities, tasks, and calendars. So underneath each of them, we have create task, create contact, create, right? So we're going to do literally like 4 nodes for each resource. We're going to do contact, create or update, contact, delete. And yes, you do have to make individual ones. You cannot just say do anything inside of GoHighLevel with one node. So to replace that, we're just going to multiply it and do every single one. So contact, create or update, and then everything else is going to be defined automatically by the model. The model is going to guess for, but go ahead and create a node or module tool connected to the AI agent for every single one. There's only 2 for calendar events. There's 5 for opportunities, 5 for tasks and team members, 5 for contacts and leads. So now we're going to send a voice memo or a text file. It's going to go into the AI agent, and when it does that, it has specific instructions we've given it. It's then going to analyze what the message was from us, go and use the tools to go in and get and create and update, and then it's going to then come back to AI and write like a response to us, send it back to us in Telegram, right? So that's the final stage, is output message. You're going to want to go in here and then connect your Telegram account, message, send message, chat ID is going to be first.json.message from ID. So go ahead and just copy this, and when you have your nodes tested over here, you should see the result of it. When you have previous nodes executed, should be 6274. So that's the one you know to drag in there. Text is going to be json.output, and then everything's going to look exactly like this. The settings don't need to have anything in them except for on error, continue using error output. That's important so that we know why it's not working. And guys, this is everything that you need, and why I said you should probably think about adding on, and let me know down below like what other tools you're going to add on so that you can go into and say create contact and GoHighLevel in a voice message, and then you want to say add them into a Google Sheet. But even better, to show that this works, I have asked it, what do you do? And it says, I can help you manage various tasks in high level. Create a contact for me. Please provide the email address and phone number. Then I said it, and it says, it looks like I need an email address to create the contact. So then I did it, and then it said the contact has been successfully created, and it is inside of my GoHighLevel account, guys. So with that said, let's go ahead and make sure that this is finally turned on, and let's go ahead and test this out. Okay, so we're going to say hello. And then when we open up the chat too, we could see it executing. So we can go to executions and we can see we had an error. So what has occurred? We can open this up. We can see the exact error is that window buffer memory, no session ID was found. And so JSON session ID, session key from previous node. So let me open up this and debug it, because it looks like this was our only error. Okay, so the reason that this has failed is because our window buffer memory is relying on, or it was relying on, a connected chat trigger node. So we're not using a chat trigger node, I'm pretty sure. So we are instead using this, and let's see if this works now instead. Yep, so it does. So we're going to make sure you just make that one change. And so now I'm going to say, can you add event to my calendar? Sure, right? Roadmap call tomorrow at 5 p.m. with Preston at instantscalability.com. Is added to my calendar. As you'll see, if we go to executions, we can see that what is happening is very interesting. It's going straight to booking an appointment. So because it's connected, it booked the appointment, went back to ChatGPT, it did that twice, then it sent us that Telegram message. So it was able to go in and book the appointment. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to test out a voice memo so you guys can see this. Hey, so I just wanted to go ahead and create a contact for a lead that I just talked to. His name is James Bond, and he is from Arizona, and I think he's going to close on a $25,000 deal. And so I'd like to update his phone number is 513-888-9427, and his email is jamesbond123@gmail.com. Right? So now we're going to see what happens. And so if we go into the workflow, we should be able to see, and you'll see how fast this works. It happened in 9 seconds. It was able to go in and create a contact and then get the contact, then create the opportunity. And it says agent stopped due to max iterations. So I'm going to ask, what is max iterations? Because it said that it failed. Or it said that it worked, as you can see right here. It said it had a success. So yeah, what I like about this is that it's trial and error. So it looks like it ran this so many times, right? So it looks like it ran too many workflows for it to work successfully. So this means that we have too many connections to it. So what I think is that it probably should have been more linear, because I said create an opportunity and like get a contact. So it needed to do multiple steps. So let's retry this. Maybe we need to like know that there are certain limitations to this or connect less tools. Hey, can we just create a contact, not an opportunity, just a contact for James Bond, jamesbond123@gmail.com, 513-888-9427 is his phone number and email. All we want to do is create a contact. So let's see what happens here. Perfect. So as we can see, it did work. But if we try and say, hey, then go and like, many actions in one, it's not going to work. But if I then want to say, awesome, can we create an opportunity now for him inside of our pipeline that is called affiliate marketing pipeline, and just add a value to him of $2,000? Perfect. So it works, right? So you guys can see this is pretty insane. This gets me extremely excited. I'm sure this is getting you guys excited too. But we have now just built an entire AI agent in Telegram for voice messages and text messages that you can, it remembers the previous conversations. Well, congratulations. I don't know what that's for, but this is insane. So what I would recommend you guys do is refine this, maybe remove some actions you're not going to need, work on prompting that AI assistant so that maybe you say, hey, if I tell you to do something a little too complex, don't go in and use 10 different tools at the same time multiple times. That could probably restrict it from doing what we had just seen. I'm going to keep that part in the video because it shows the transparency, as well as like how you do need to refine some of this as you're going and as you're building it. But yeah, this has shown you everything that you need to know. Like I had said, if you guys want the exact copy to the JSON script to set this up much faster, and you want to get on group calls and get access to all of my other automations, AI agents, prompts, video modules, I have everything inside of my Skool community. We have over 100 business owners inside of it, and we meet a lot once a week, and we're always setting up systems and trying to figure out how we can start selling them to businesses. How can we find a gap in the market and really monetize this type of work? But either way, I'll also leave a link down below if you do want to support my GoHighLevel affiliate link. I'm not going to sit here and promise you all of these amazing benefits of being my affiliate, rather than getting access to my Skool community and getting access to everything about setting up systems like this so that you can build on top of GoHighLevel. Because I think that's the biggest thing, is not just building inside of GoHighLevel, but you can really get ahead if you're using Zaps, if you're using N8N, if you're building things on top of high level. That's really where you're going to see the most impact. So thank you guys so much. Please like this video, share it with a friend if you thought it was valuable, and please provide me some feedback down below, and also how you would make this better. In the meantime, I'll see you guys.